There was once a man named William. He was known as a good man. Too good, some would say. He helped everyone, he listened to everyone, and he never, ever said no. But there was a dark side to his kindness. Because William never set boundaries, everyone felt they had the right to cross them. At work, William stayed late every night, not because he wanted to, but because it was expected of him. When praise was given, William's name was forgotten. When mistakes were made, William's name was the first one mentioned. Still, he smiled. He believed a dangerous lie. If I stay kind, eventually they will respect me. But respect is not a reward for being a doormat. One afternoon, during a meeting, his manager said loudly, "William will handle the extra report. He doesn't mind staying late, right, William?" The room erupted in casual laughter. William felt it then, that sharp, tightening feeling in his chest, the quiet humiliation behind the fake smile. He wanted to scream, but the words stayed trapped in his throat. That night, walking home in the cold, he asked himself, "Why do they treat me like I don't matter?" And then the most painful realization of his life hit him. They treat me this way because I taught them it was okay. The next day, William visited an old mentor. The old man looked at William's tired eyes and said, "You aren't exhausted from work, William. You're exhausted from carrying other people's expectations." The mentor leaned in and whispered, "Kindness without boundaries is not virtue. It is weakness, and weakness invites predators." That night, William didn't sleep. He realized he was terrified of losing people. But he asked himself, what is the point of keeping them if I lose myself in the process? The next morning, the manager dropped a thick file on his desk. "William, I need this done by tonight. Stay back." The office went quiet. Everyone expected the usual nod. William took a deep breath. His heart was hammering against his ribs. He looked his manager in the eye and said, "No. My schedule is full, and I'll be leaving on time today." Silence. Total silence. The manager frowned, confused. "Excuse me?" William didn't flinch. "I've finished my assigned tasks. The rest will have to wait." As he walked away, something strange happened. He didn't feel guilty. He didn't feel afraid. He felt light. Over the next month, William changed. He spoke only when he had something to say. He stopped apologizing for things that weren't his fault. He stopped begging for a seat at tables where he wasn't welcome. Some people got angry. Some called him difficult. But the people who mattered, they started treating him with a sudden, quiet gravity. They realized William was no longer a convenience. He was a man of value. He finally understood the truth. Self-respect isn't loud or aggressive. It is a quiet, unshakable confidence that says, "I know my worth, even if you don't." If you are always available, people will never value your time. If you always agree, people will never respect your opinion. And if you always sacrifice yourself, people will never protect you. Choose self-respect, even if it costs you a few friends. The right ones will stay. Because the moment you start respecting yourself, the world has no choice but to follow. Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. If William's story resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe for more life-changing stories. Remember, you teach people how to treat you.